And we will start with the yoga definition, and then I will tell you the basic things we need to do high performing yoga. So the first definition is by Maharshi Patanjali. So whenever we can get a question in our paper, we can write this definition. What is the meaning of this definition? First, we should write in this Sanskrit. That is yoga, chitti, riddhi, nirod. What is the meaning of it? Anybody can explain it.
Basically, it's pure. Impurities are pure, like mind free of impurities.
Like whatever comes in your mind while reading this thing. Like yoga is a restraint of modification of the mind stuff. Like your mind should be away from the fluctuations when we are performing yoga. Yoga it means a discipline. Like whenever we are performing yogas or whether we are performing meditation, our mind will be our thoughts and our mind should be like with our breath. So this is a very basic topic that I chose. Like what things you think we should keep while performing yoga? So what is the first thing we should do, Ruchi? What things we should keep in mind while doing yoga? Like we should be clean and like what things we should do. So whenever you come for class, what is one thing you will do? Meditation. Meditation is like whenever we come for asanas, what thing we should do first? Like when it comes from room.
Mantra.
Yeah, mental meditation. Yeah.
Mantra.
Stay calm.
Yeah. The first thing is you should be clean.
That will help.
Clean what?
Like we haven't talked about this thing, like we naturally think like we should do this thing and that thing, but there are particular things that they have mentioned in sutras, like these things we should do before doing yoga. So the first one is clean. So how we should be clean? What is the meaning by cleanliness according to you people?
Mind cleansing and body.
Okay, how do we do like body cleansing? Yeah, taking bath. You should evacuate your bowel and urinate also before coming to yoga classes. So this is the first thing that we have to do before coming for yoga classes. So what will be the second thing? Karan.
फंस गई.
Fresh fruits.
Sorry?
Taking fresh fruits.
Fresh?
Fruits.
फ्रेश फ्रूट्स कह रहा है.
Okay. So do you think like we should eat before
yoga
classes or any class?
After
आपने एनर्जी के लिए खा सकते हैं. क्या बोल रहे हो?
So mostly we are confused about whether we should have food for yoga classes or not. Like according to the sutras, they have told that we should preferably do these asanas empty stomach. Like if you are feeling very hungry and you are not able to perform the asanas, you can have very light food. And when you're done with your classes, like when we have one hour class for asanas, and then we start jump into eating food, like because we were very hungry. But what should we do? We have to wait for like 15 to 20 minutes, like half an hour we should wait after we are done with the asanas, and then you should have your breakfast, because when we are done with the asanas and the metabolism of our body is very high, like we are full of energy, full of heat. So you should let your mind calm down, your body calm down, because that is why we do pranayama, and then only we go for our food. So this is the thing about, second thing is about food. And what will be the third? Megha. About food, we are done with the cleanliness, and what other thing you think of, like before performing yoga?
Peaceful environment.
पीसफुल तो आफ्टर मेडिटेशन के बाद होगा.
So when you think about the place, how the place should be when you are doing yoga? Down. And sorry? Organized and
स्पिरिचुअल.
Okay, and should be noise free also. Because there are certain conditions when we can't control the noise, but you should always think of the place, like you can go to a nearby park in the early morning or in the evening hours, so that you won't get like across so many people and you can perform your yoga and meditation in a silent. Okay, so this is about the place. So the next thing is about
Comfortable clothes.
Wow.
yeah, clothes. we are having meditation practices or asanas, our teacher always told us that we have to wear loose clothes, or whenever like in which clothes you are comfortable. They can be cotton clothes, or they are like these clothes also. You should like wear jeans, and in which clothes you don't feel comfortable. Okay. And the next thing is about time. Like when we should perform the yoga.
Please someone morning.
7 8 20.
ब्रह्मस्त्र
Morning 7 a.m. to 9 p.m.
कौन सा टाइम था वो?
Yeah. See, in
4 बजे
the
वाला
time we can divide into the two parts, whether we can perform in the morning and the evening. Mostly people think that we should only perform in the morning, but it's not like that. We have morning hours and evening hours. Why we should do in the morning? Because the mind is very fresh and we have to come across people, phone, and anything around us, and our mind is fresh. But however, our body is very stiff. We are not like we all have felt that thing in the early morning. Our mind is fresh, but our body is not so flexible to perform every asana. But our mind is fresh, so we should do that. And with time, whenever you practice asanas every day, your body will be flexible along with your mind. Mind is always fresh up in the morning. So in the evening hours, most of the time when we do in the evening, like few people have felt the difference, because I did. Whenever I perform in the morning, it is very difficult for me to do like perform trikonasana and every other asana. And whenever we perform the same asanas in the evening hours, because we have moved, we have walked, we have run, we like moved here and there, so it is very easy to perform asanas in the evening hours. Okay, but you should like keep in mind all the things in mind. Like you shouldn't have food like 4 to 6 hours gap must be there when you are performing the asanas in the evening hours. Okay, and what about the next thing? Yeah, these are all other things. Or about cleanliness and the bath. You should take bath before performing yoga. Like whenever we come for the class at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, we should have bath, because your body and mind will feel fresh. You won't sleep in the class, and if you are performing